Hello, my name is Antonio Alessandro. I'm the ambassador of Italy to Vietnam. I've been in Vietnam for more than 4 years. I have been involved in the strengthening of the Italy-Vietnam relations. And I'm so happy because this year is the 50th anniversary of the Italy-Vietnam diplomatic relations. It is also the 10 years anniversary of the strategic partnership between the two countries and also the 10th anniversary of Casa Italia, the place where we are recording now this video. Italy and Vietnam share lots in common, and over these 50 years of relations they've been able to achieve quite substantial results. I would say many, but I would mention in particular two events. The first is the Italian Design Day. You know that Italy is quite an excellence in the design world, and we are happy to share with Vietnam some of our best experts in design and architecture. Second initiative that we have regularly every year in Vietnam is the Italian Cuisine Week, and it's about Italian agri-food products, but also about the history and the culture and the tradition of our very rich culinary heritage. We take this opportunity during the Cuisine Week, exchange and experiment fusion between Italian and Vietnamese cuisine, which is also a very rich and old and historic culinary tradition. So these two initiatives, design and cuisine, are just two examples of the many sectorial initiatives that the embassy promotes to stimulate contacts between companies and therefore trade. Of course, we are adapting our foreign policy to the Green Revolution, and I would mention two aspects where we are adjusting our foreign policy. One is ODA, our ODA, Official Development Aid. One important new Italian ODA initiative in Vietnam on climate change is about remote sensing data to monitor the effects of climate change on the coast of Vietnam. This is very important. This is a project that we have with MONRE, the Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources of Vietnam, and we hope to launch this project soon. There are other ODA projects that we finance in Vietnam in the area of climate change, water and sanitation, and green transition. Another way which Italian foreign policy is active on green transition, on green economy, is JETP, Just Energy Transition Partnership. This is an initiative launched by the G7. Italy is a member of the G7 group of countries, and JETP is a mechanism to support countries that embark in a particularly ambitious low carbon economy transition. So this is a major plan to support Vietnam's energy transition, and Italy is proud to be part of this program. This year, the Ryder Cup takes place in Rome, and we are going to present a Ryder Cup and this golf tournament in Italy. We're going to present that at Casa Italia in March. You may know that Italy has candidated the city of Rome to host World Expo 2030. We had the Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs, Maria Tripodi, coming to Vietnam in February exactly to speak about this candidature, to present this candidature of Rome to host World Expo 2030. And this will be a second initiatives organized within 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Italy and Vietnam, which is also made on purpose to promote trade, tourism, and economic exchanges between our two countries. Well, I would say that first of all, we provide services, we provide advice. ICHAM in particular provides services. Italian Embassy provides more advice to individual companies and entrepreneurs that want to do business with Vietnam and vice versa with Italy. At the embassy we have a trade section led by Francesco Arcuri, first secretary of the embassy in charge for trade and economics. This section provides exactly this sort of work: advice, consultancy, support, accompany, monitoring the situation, the economic exchange between the two countries. Then, of course, Italian Embassy supports the organizations of webinars and workshops and seminars and delegations about business activities between the two countries. But we also organize specific activities in partnership with the Vietnamese authorities. We work a lot with BCCI, with the Ministry of Industry and Commerce of Vietnam and other ministries in consulting each other, informing each other of any important developments, and in organizing specific activities. So I would say that my message for Italian companies interested in doing business with Vietnam is don't hesitate to come to Vietnam and ask for support. Firstly by ICHAM, but of course also from the Italian Embassy. Final words, I invite Italian companies to look at our social media, to our websites, to stay in touch with ICHAM and with the Italian Embassy. We invite Italian companies to do more business with Vietnam because there are many opportunities here that can be exploited. So thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.